Wrestlingus Show. Yeah, we back, boy. Wrestlingus Show. Fuck those, we annoy. Wrestlingus Show. Too hard for the meat. Wrestlingus Show. On the air every week.
It's the Wrestlingus Show, everybody. This is where we give you your rundown in what happened in pro wrestling, but we do it by one time there's going to be an AEW show, another time you have WWE show, and then when there's pay-per-view, you get bonus show, and you always have multiple shows, and that is full show, complete show. Go to patreon.com/Lingus Mafia, and you will be able to do it as low as $5 whole. If you want to see nonsense on camera, you can do different tiers, but you can have a look around there, snoop around, and have a look. We give you full, complete shows on the Patreon. The Freebirds only get half, maybe, of a show. And, sometimes we're generous and give you more, but you want the nonsense, you come over there. And we have shows that don't ever get on to Freebirds, like we had the Hall of Fame breakdown, which was an hour. And if you know this show, it's not, no, let's talk about this man's career. No. That's not it. It is, let's bust this person's balls on their acceptance speech is what this is. You know.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, the one thing I took
Let's
from
talk
Taker's...
about Dana Warrior's teeth.
Her teeth entered the arena before she did. 5 minutes.
Pantomiming.
Yeah. Her Joel Gertner thing.
Yeah, there you go.
The one thing I got from Taker's speech, and I go, I got to steal it for the wedding speech. And I forget how he worded it, though, but it was along the lines of, after a long, hard chase, I finally said okay. You know, when he was talking about courting Michelle McCool. I need to throw that in. Steal from an Undertaker. Let's get into AEW. I do giggle that I see online a lot of people burning Cody stuff, going, traitor. I go, like this, grow your beard here, fuss. Only on your neck. Only on your neck. Fucking weirdos. Absolutely. If you are this disturbed by, and I'm like, traitor, he was from there in the first place. He
helped start this place.
Yeah. You traitor bastard. I mean, and you really, and I'm pretty sure, Faust, those people that are yelling at him are the ones booing him to say, get the fuck away, go away, turn back, get out of here. So he left, and WWE does make him look like a bigger deal than I thought he would when he came in. Because like I said, I could only see him being IC title, worthy-wise. Now you go, well, man, they put a little air around him, of that he could do something. I go, we'll see how well they build him up.
I still can't see him like
beating Roman,
Brock, or even I
Brock,
can see him wrestling Roman,
but
not even. I can't even see him wrestling Brock. I can see him wrestling Roman and losing.
Yes, yeah, and that's what's funny is you go, I could see him against the world champion, but I can't even see him against Brock.
Right.
Like you would think he would throw him out of the arena. But then again, did we get Bryan versus Brock? Did we get that right? I swear we got that. And it was
Samoa Joe.
People want to see. Well, Samoa Joe, that actually had some teeth to it, I thought, because it was like, well, I could believe Samoa Joe could fight back.
His size, yeah.
Yeah, but when that's the problem. You go, all right, let's see Adam Cole versus Brock Lesnar. I mean, he could fit inside Brock's leg. Rampage. They say
already in the ring.
There is they go, it's going to be a dream. This is a dream rematch. I go, bitch, it's on Rampage. Don't tell me it's a fucking dream match.
Yeah, and right when it starts, Jericho's like, oh, it's going to be a hot night, but I'm looking forward to it. But I'm not looking forward to sitting here with you guys. And Tessa's like, well, which one are you talking about? He goes, all 4 of you. I mean, 3.
Jesus.
All 3 of you.
God, I'm a bad guy. I need to say something to say F you.
I know. So bad.
So it's the Young Bucks versus
I am Dante
and his brother. I don't even know his name. I go, Dante and brother.
Darius, I think.
Darius Dante? That's his name?
Darius
Rucker. I like
and then
Darius Tucker.
I'm like, oh yeah, they're called Top Flight. I forgot that they had a name for the team.
Yeah, I say Dante and his brother. Okay, you say what you like.
All right.
Jericho's obnoxious as they come out right away. I say the notes. I love the fact that they are big Lingus Mafia fans, Faust, because
always, yeah.
they represent on their sleeve how you see the LM all the time, and I think it's
big Lingus Mafia.
It's a big Lingus Mafia fan. That's what it is. The young fucks win this match, Faust.
Yeah, a lot of flippities and whatnot.
Flip-flops.
There you go.
Lambert, Scorpio, Page, and Ethan.
Oh, hold on. You skipped something.
Oh, tell me what I skipped.
We had a promo. We had the other side of Chris Statlander.
Oh, I don't even bother to, right? Because it's not
so fast.
Yeah,
I mean, whatever. They flip the screen. She's got the makeup on one side. It says the other side. And now the makeup's on the other side. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't even let's have a look at her. Nothing. It was 4 seconds and out. Exactly. That's why I don't write it down. But feel free. You could put the stop sign up. You see these things.
Yeah, now let's talk about Lambert.
Lambert, Scorpio, Page, and Ethan in the back. Yeah. I enjoy Ethan's Back to the Future shirt. Let's pay homage first of all. Yes.
And I like that Lambert goes, I feel like a bridesmaid left at the altar with that couple they left, and I had all these stripper jokes.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, okay. And I said, Paige is at her finest nodding. Thank you. Right there. Faust, right here. That's it. Right here. Pointing and nodding.
So they're talking about the picture that I am Tay Conte took with Sammy. Like, I wonder who took that picture.
Yes, who did that?
Because Paige is like, oh, was it Fuego del Sol? And Paige says, oh, maybe it was Orange Cassidy, and that's why he's freshly squeezed. And then she's like,
yeah. Oh, I said funny. I said,
joke.
Oh yeah,
she loved her joke.
And I'm watching this Faust, and we watch it with a slide. We watch it sideways a little bit like this when we watch too, waiting for disaster to happen.
With certain people, it's like what Eva Marie would do something. Yeah. Kind of watch a little extra.
You do. You look a little bit extra to see what's going to happen. Now they have Sammy shows up on the Titan. They say no title match for Sammy Guevara. And then he shows up on the Titantron over there, which I call it the Titantron. You call it the Tonytron. I call it the Titantron.
Turnertron.
Turnatron. He and
Contron.
He and I am Tay Conte. They smashed this BMW, right? Tony goes, let me peel
sledgehammer. She goes to hit it. She's like, whoops.
The fucking thing slides out of her hand and sticks in the
and then she's pulling it out. And then Sammy's like, do you need help? And she's like, I got it. Then she pulled it out.
You're used to uprooting. Come on, double fisted. All right, so they ripped
Jericho's
the shit
like,
out of the car.
Oh man, that SUV, this gotta be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Oh my God. Did you look it up?
I looked up a brand new
50. Oh, it's a BMW.
60. It's a BMW.
Okay, there you go.
X5. They start at 60.
60. There you go.
Yeah. So I mean, it might have been
hundreds.
I can't tell if it's old enough, but
it could possibly get to 100. If you put rockets in the back,
maxed out, yeah.
I don't even think it does that. If you put nitrous in it, it doesn't get to that high. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. Tony's in the back with Hook, and our hero Danhausen shows up.
And everybody was like, "Whoa, wait, Hook's gonna talk?"
Yeah, always with this.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, Danhausen he comes in. Shawn Michaels, and he's gonna do his little thing. He's like,
I come out, I do the cutters, and it works. But last week it didn't work.
What is this? Wham, whammo, and nothing happens again. I'm praying they just don't have a match. I don't want Danhausen to be thrown around now by Hook.
Yeah,
and it's all that they're good guys anyway. So what the fuck? Even though you notice they try to keep Hook away from that group because he's too over at this point. It's like I think he's getting tossed into being a good guy right away. And how do you do it with Taz? It's going to be real fucking interesting. There'll be some bullshit explanation, I'm sure. Aldo Del Sol and Grayson and Evil HBO versus the House of Black.
And the announcers are like, why is Fuego del Sol teaming with Dark Order? And Jericho says, yeah, this is like, a 70th round draft pick being a starter. And I'm like,
when his
but it's jobbers and jobbers, so like, who cares?
Yeah.
It's not like he's in there. It's not like Fuego de Sol's in there with like the Bucks or something, right?
You know,
Dark Order.
Before I started watching all these, and I would flip it on for seconds, and all I remember, I was always seeing Dark Order. Like, they were their main centerpiece. They were out there, and it was okay to some of the things I saw, like when all the little goons came out and built a chair for the guy to sit on.
Yeah,
I said that was fucking interesting and shit. And I always said, oh, this Evil Uno guy's like the fucking leader of the group. And that's all I saw. And I would change the fucking channel, though. But now I see it, and he's like, he walks around like Regal with a hand behind the back, and he does like a peace out while he walks almost. He looks, I'm like, he's goofy, and then he wears like a suit with the mask. Evil HBO. What are you going to fucking do? House of Black, of course, do I even need to say who fucking wins?
Not only did they win the match, though, Jericho named them the Sports Entertainers of the Week.
Oh, there you go. Now, is House of Black the poor man's Edge faction or the rich man's Edge faction?
I know it's funny how what's the guy that made the joke, right?
Who made the joke?
What's the other guy's name?
Of where?
The other guy in the group.
Oh, Brody something. Kingman.
Yeah. Meanwhile, he
is it
comes
Kingman
out
or am I lying? I don't even.
Brody King.
Right? Okay.
So he's the one that says the Edge, and they look like when you order
Wish.
the House of Black on Wish, right?
I go, because you wish they looked like this, maybe?
Yeah.
That's why?
And that guy comes out wearing the Cena chain, right? With the fucking padlock around his neck. Yeah.
Oh, I was like, he should have been careful, man. I'm sure everyone fucking just jumped on him at that point. So, the Bucks now accept the FTR challenge during this that was given earlier in the week, so we're gonna have that.
All right.
Owens tournament, Sky Blue, who?
Owen?
Fuck, maybe he's lucky. Versus Jamie Hayter. If Sky is employed next year, Faust, she should be in Miss Lingus. Not too shabby.
She's got to get some TV time.
Not too
Get some more TV time.
True life. Whole lot of ass all hanging out during this.
Very nice.
Do you find
they say Britt Baker's not there, and she's not going to show up until
Pittsburgh?
They're in Pittsburgh, which is like in another 2 weeks.
She needs some time off. Yeah, she did that whole run around for a while, time off thing. So, now let's see this next thing. What do we have here? Oh, as I just watched the hole-in-one in the Masters. Thank you. Okay, so do you find this odd? This Owen Hart tournament. Now, there's two different tournaments, right?
No, there's two tournaments.
There's two.
There's the men's and the women's.
I said to you the other day, I said, why is there a women's tournament? What does this have to do with Owen Hart? And then I said, how about if you make an Owen Hart tournament only submissions? That's the tournament specialty. Something that there is no, it's okay, we're having a King of the Ring.
Right.
And with his name there. That's
we're just using Owen Hart's name in the foundation.
That's it, yeah.
Because Martha said we could.
Yeah. They shit on this match because it's already underway when they get to it. They don't even pay it no homage. This is some, and I laugh that
I think it's already going when I realize, oh, it's an Owen match. And where's the brackets?
None, because we don't know who's in it.
We're having a match.
They don't know who's in it. That's what it is.
No.
And the funny thing, too, is this is not even the tournament. I love qualifiers because qualifiers are tournament matches, Faust, because if you don't win that, you're not in. Unless it's WWE, because then you just ask to go again, and they'll let you have a title match anyway. But that's what I was laughing. I go, this is like when people are about to be eliminated from football playoffs, and they go, well, their playoffs start today because they're done after if they lose. They're done.
Lose, yeah.
It's time for the main event. This nonsense sound of a Keith Lee with his talk, with his Roman Empire bullshit, whatever the hell he does. And he sounds like Jake the Snake when he does that shit, too.
You know what? I did think Jake the Snake,
and then they will peril in the land of effigy. You know, get the fuck out of me. Fuck off my television doing this. Stark shows up with a chair during this match because it's Keith Lee and Powerhouse Hub. He punches the chair away. And he's like, you notice he comes in with the chair, gets punched away, and he's like, oh my God, when he punches the chair.
Always overacting.
He's terrible with his overacting, too. Swerve shows up. The ref is busy with them while Hobbs hits a finisher, so there's no referee. The referee comes back, and Keith Lee hits his shit and wins. Fight continues, and the worst chair shots you've ever seen by Starks.
Stocks.
A table collapses before Starks could put Swerve through it.
Yes.
It's one thing after another with these fucking people. And then we have Starks and Hobbs. They beat up Lee and put him through a table. And now it's time for the review of Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker, Faust.
The dead speak.
Oh, do you have notes after that too? Did you write that Star Wars?
I just wrote Rise of Skywalker came on, and it's always with the
Same shit with me.
Let's dig up Palpatine. We don't know how to finish this.
We're to land far away, and they take a shovel to the ground and dig up Palpatine. Okay, there is your It's Time show right there. Now, let's get into Dynamite. Or, Faust, as I like to call this show, the Dynamite After Mania, after Raw.
Let's see how they did. Did we have a hot crowd?
Apparently so, because they were jerking off about how great this crowd was.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I noticed it was
right.
a smaller crowd. It was a smaller arena. It didn't have like a second deck. This was like San Jose State, like what we go to see NXT size arena, it looked like.
Did you notice, and I guarantee this was so on purpose, and they mentioned it too. And I was like, now it doesn't look like I thought of this. The signs for the Wardlow thing are 50 times bigger because
giant.
I guarantee you, Faust, they're fans of the show.
Didn't know what it was.
They didn't know what the fuck it was. And someone said, what are those signs? I can't read them from a mile away. And I go, oh, fuck.
Let's just make them bigger.
Yeah.
Let's just make movie poster size.
There you go. Christian versus Cole.
Christian Cole. Christian's record?
Apparently he lost 3 matches or some shit.
Well, it says he's 13-5. And how long's he been here? And he's only had 18 matches. But he's here to outwork everyone.
Outwork everyone.
Maybe he's talking about the back too. I don't know. He's helping train Jungle Boy. I don't know.
Maybe they should just change. Remember that like hard work Bobby Walker guy? Maybe they changed this one's name to No Work Christian Cage. Not working with anyone.
Getting paid to be there.
I bet he's getting a fortune. Look at fucking Mark Henry. How much is he getting paid for fucking that?
I know.
I guess he commentates on Dark.
That's about Big Show.
Yeah, where's he at? Just yelling woohoo WrestleMania. I love when a foot is caught under the turnbuckle, Faust, and they can't get out. And
that's
like
the best.
Reaching and I'm like, fuck, I get it. I mean, listen, what are you gonna do? But Jesus Christ. Cole wins this match. People jerk off like this is some fucking match, and I'm like, I don't really give a shit, really. I mean,
they tried with all their back.
Do you care about a Christian match? I don't.
Not anymore.
No. 98.
He's just there. It's, when I see Matt Hardy and these 2000. Older guys, I know they're just there to do the favors, and that's it.
Here's to do the favors. So Cole wins, like we said, and each group comes to beat up everybody,
Red Dragon comes out, Jurassic Express comes out.
And then Paige
finally comes out.
Says, you want a title match? Okay, next week. I only wish this show was on Tuesday, Faust, because they could say this Tuesday in Texas, but this Wednesday in Texas.
No, it's not Wednesday.
No, I thought Friday they said Rampage is New Orleans. Because they do say New Orleans. And I went back to hear them say Texas because I swear they said New Orleans. And now it's Rampage, I believe.
Match, though. But it's a live Rampage. They're having this match.
So this match is going to be Friday.
Yeah, I guess they need some Rampage viewers.
This is interesting because
I'm pretty sure that's what I heard. Texas Deathmatch live on Rampage.
Yeah, but where is it? I'm telling you something's in fucking Texas. I want to fucking kill somebody.
They had Texas Deathmatch in New Jersey before. Who cares? Doesn't matter.
Texas Deathmatch in New Jersey. Yeah. By way of New York. Okay, so Cole wins. Everybody, they say, okay, here was what's going to happen, and then they leave that.
Yeah.
A review of Friday with ROH. Here's the tree in the woods, folks.
Oh, I know.
They go, I'm sure everybody watched this. I'm like, yeah, everybody watched that instead of Hall of Fame. Lethal turns bad, and Sanjay Dutt helps him. Samoa Joe shows up.
Is that who that was?
I go, Faust, this is what happens on the. I go, you waste this on ROH shit? Nobody watched that damn show. So Lethal is a bad guy out of the blue. Because he was like, well, there you go. Him and Cage, they watched this fucking thing. And Samoa Joe's debut, he comes out there. Okay, great.
Yeah, that's where he debuted.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, he's in Ring of Honor. Oh, no, but they said he signed with AEW, so he's all elite.
Okay, great. Now we have Joe versus Max Caster. Now let me find Max Caster's rap for everybody.
Are you going to play the whole thing?
Hell yes, I'm going to play the whole thing.
Good.
It's fucking great is what it is. Here is the rap by Mr. Caster. This is Cav Manning from the Lingus Mafia podcast and host of the Wrestlingus Show. Why would you listen to the same old run-of-the-mill wrestling review show? Instead, listen to the Wrestlingus Show. We bust balls and say what you're thinking. Black shows up and spooges in Julia's face. I don't know why she's freaked out. You know this is old hat.
And that was a light one compared to what she's probably used.
Yeah. We dove deep into Aaliyah's debut. She pukes all over her tits.
Like she spit up a bowl of soup or something. Tomato soup.
What should Dewdrop's flying crossbody be called? Beware of the hog splash. Go to patreon.com/Lingus Mafia and sign up for as little as $5. To find out where to listen to some of these shows for free, go to Twitter @Lingus Mafia.